Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So this is coming out, of course, a lot later than typical because I think this came out on the 16th, I think it was. Let me make sure. Yeah, most of the things came out last week and the World Tournament was going on, so I didn't want it to disturb my progress in the World Tournament, so I basically had to get the grind going and did all the things that we needed to do. So we do have burst mode available. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know we're gonna go simple sugar. We're not here to have a bad time. We're here to have a quick and easy run. So we're only going to go for the 6,000 points on both categories, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that I select all the points that we need, and we might have to make some changes here and there. In any case, it does come down to it. So we'll add these effects there. Just making sure basically, because we do have two categories: artificial life forms and sibling spawned. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit easy on myself, you know, not go through the struggles of our journey here. Do have to get. Again, I will accommodate all of these, just I will adjust them accordingly, right? So for example, we got all of those. I can possibly go one more. No, let's just do it like this. Just straight up 6,000 points. How about that? I'm just gonna possibly choose like a random team here and make the changes. So I'm assuming this is artificial life forms. Do we have a? Well, we do have a leader for it. Don't have anybody else. Well, sure. It's more power absorption than anybody else, right? Power absorption. I don't know if these guys are in there. This guy is not on power absorption, but he is on transformation boost, which of course this guy is in. We'll do this. We'll add that. Mr. Boo, because why not? And we will do who else? I might go for, well, here's the problem. I think because I've noticed it when, well, I didn't do my runs, right? Super 17 is does this, I was gonna say, does this beat the score? It might. Not a lot of power absorption category characters here, but we'll take it. The issue that we have here, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. The issue that we have here is that this bad boy, good old Super 17, doesn't like taking Ki Blast supers. He will just absorb them. So that's basically what we're going to try to avoid, considering the fact that the selection that we have here is mostly built of characters that can do Ki Blast supers. So we do have to avoid doing that. Maybe super attack normals can come through, or not super attack normals, just normals can come through and they can help us out here. So let's do our best, shall we? So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I apologize that this is coming at you guys a little bit later than usual due to World Tournament shenanigans and things that I had to put a little bit more focus on that than anything else. Yeah, let's see how this goes. The enemy shouldn't have that much HP. That one thing is for certain, that they shouldn't have a lot of HP, so that we can be able to take them down quicker or easily. Despite the whole super attack absorption or the Ki Blast notification, which is, it puts like a salt wound, or like it puts more, my god, I'm stupid. It puts more salt to the wound, considering the fact that this character came out before they started doing the whole attack nullifications or like key blast absorption attack on these attacks. So it's kind of like dumb that they made it like that, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, this guy is still on Baby's banner. I don't think the banner's still gone just yet. I could actually take advantage of getting this guy from the banner, maybe getting a few extra copies, because this is one of my favorite releases back in 2024. He came out during Thanksgiving. I do remember that vividly, and he was so cool on release, man. It's just I am planning on recording a video talking about the power creep that has been going on with the game and how unfun it has been for us to mainly enjoy the game. So it's just it makes it impossible to enjoy like rather new fights with older characters that had released. So it's just a little bit unbearable, but you know, it is what it is, right? Okay, so now we're gonna get the Super 17 transformation. Are we? Because this is the. I don't know if are we going to fight the Hellfighter 17. I think that's a different Dokkan event. So they're not gonna mainly transform. But yeah, there's the good old barrier, man. It's been ages since we experienced that, man. Wow. Alright, we'll do this. Again, we do have to make sure that, like, most of these characters are going to do Ki Blast Supers. So most of these attacks are not going to count, except for those who are, like, combo attacks. I think Super 17 does have a weapon-type super. So that can also help us out. This shouldn't be too much. Again, we have the lowest of the lows. Like, I've seen people actually go so far as getting like 7,100 points on this one. Which, again, if that's your style, if you would like to roll with that, then by all means, man, get the highest scores that you can get. For me and for the video purposes, we're just only mainly shooting for 6,000 points on both of the category teams, just so that our lives are made a lot easier, right? Especially for me, since I didn't have enough time to do this before the World Tournament came in. I didn't want to do this whilst the World Tournament was going on, because it just, you know, it made it a little bit unbearable if I did. Because of the grind and all the stuff that I gotta do, right? So, alright, so there you go. We got 6 artificial life forms characters on the team taking on burst mode. So we're gonna get our 6,000 points right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple enough, right? So we're gonna, of course, attempt this again because... Oh, this is stage 1. Okay, so it was stage 1. It wasn't stage 2. So we're gonna go ahead and attempt this again, but instead of us doing artificial life forms, we're gonna go ahead and do siblings bond. And then, of course, I do have to change some of the modifiers here just to make it apparent that we're actually going to be going for a little bit more. Let's see, maybe this can help. Well, the HP thing is going to be ridiculous. Let me pause here real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I didn't change too much of it. I did added the all allies -3 key just to... you know, just to add some challenge. And then, of course, we do have the enemy can reduce damage lower than 50k or to 0. So we're gonna go into the team formation again, and we do have the sibling spawn lineup. Who leads sibling spawn, actually? I think this is a good of a time to ask for a new leader for sibling spawn. These guys don't lead. Oh, they do. Okay, so got a little bit of a tournament participants thing that we can do. Do we have the Tech 18? That's perfect. Actually, does this guy got an ECA? Okay, no. So the All Awaken is the other, like the AGL 18. That's the one that we needed. So we'll do that. I guess Evolution Blue Vegeta bring him in here. Why not? And then we'll add some Maybe at this guy. And I'm out here thinking because I could add Beerus or I could add the Gohan. Sure. We do need sibling spawn, so let's go ahead and change this to super class. There we go. We always love to guess right. The video is not super long, but I will pause here real quick just to make it easier for you guys to watch this. Basically, it's going to be the same experience. We're going to try to get a bit more extra key, considering the fact that we are lowering our key substantially, just to make it work with the 6,000 points. So I will be right back. Alrighty, we have returned. So basically all we gotta do is just take down the barrier, or just breach through it and just do as much damage as we need to do in order for us to win. So yeah, it isn't too difficult, of course. It was the first stage, so we are good to go with that. Let's see. I don't feel like this is gonna cause us any like problems. Yeah, I mean, they took a little bit of damage. And of course, this is a friend one, so the friend is built with nothing. I think they are rainbowed, but they have no equips on them. I'm pretty sure it's just their normal like hidden potential system. So yeah, but we should be good to go when it comes down to this. So I thought that this was gonna, technically speaking, be the case where he's just absorbing Killua super attacks and take it as HP. There might be a scenario or like an option in the selection for burst mode that he can do that, and I might have just missed it. But if in any case you're rooting or shooting for something higher than the 6,000 points, then you're good to go. I typically don't have like a fan favorite or of selections in terms of like OSTs that I'm going to be like brandishing off of the selection here. So I'm like, you know, I don't think I like some of these, but we'll see. Of course, I do want to check the ones that we just got with the whole Super 17 one. So I'm curious to see it. Let's see, do we have, I think we're slowly but surely taking the barrier, or we're just breaching through it, because why not? Okay, that's a decent damage. I mean, this Android, I remember the easy 8 for this Tech Android 18. And she needed another 17 to do this, and I'm hopeful, like, we're about to approach the end of October's Dokkan Fest, right? So we're thinking to ourselves, who could it be? What could it possibly be for the end of October? And what can come out of it? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm thinking it's either superhero, just because I want another like superhero celebration, or it could be maybe it has to do something with like Daima or something like that, because I know that a lot of people have been wishing like crossover. I understand that, but I'm like, yeah, is it really gonna happen? Is it really gonna go down the way that it is with crossover? And you know, heroes being gone is just puts a damper on things, because you would expect, oh, Heroes is gonna come back, dude. Most assuredly, man. Heroes is gonna be it, right? There's Divers coming in with the first year anniversary, and then there's also Xenoverse. The day of the announcement, which is gonna be on the 25th, that's when they're going to reveal the next character coming up, and we don't know who it is, but they're doing a producer's letter for it, so therefore it has to be like a pretty big character to be revealed. So yeah, that at least that's what I'm thinking, right? All right, so we go here, and there you go. We got all of our missions done for burst mode. taken down. I'm just gonna go ahead and collect all these. Bam. And let's go ahead and go into the profile. This is always going to be my favorite OST. I feel like this is the one that's gonna stay around for quite a while. Unless they introduce some more heroes ones, which I highly doubt that's ever gonna happen. So let's hear these ones. Let's see. Alright, so this is the active skill for the Super 17, the tech one. And then we have the intro for the Cell and Frieza. Now, see, this one is a sleeper for me. I like this, but it's not like I will play it all the time on my profile. But yeah, as you can see, I have 137,000 of burst points. Of course, I think that you can get some more depending on the high scoring that you get. So I'm like, yeah, that's good. But like, I don't have a pretty big selection of ones that I really do like. I do like this one because this one was a pretty big one when this Dokkan Festival came out. And of course Kefla, because I do like this OST a lot. It's pretty good. But the one that's always gonna stick with me, it has to be the Heroes one. So these are the Heroes ones that I have here, and there's also this one right here. I do love the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 one. This is the active skill too, so yeah. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite OST that you have on your profile? What OST do you have available? Because again, I do enjoy this one, this intro for Xeno, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. It's one of my favorites. I don't think that'll ever change. But yeah, let me also change this because somebody needed it for a leader skill, but set up for baby. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below how you guys were able to take down burst mode. Taken down, ready to go. We are basically moving on to whatever's coming up next. I do have to do the showcase for Majin Vegeta. There's some other stuff that I gotta do as well, but I appreciate you guys stopping by, watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I apologize for the delay on this one, and we'll of course continue on with some more of the Dokkan content. I am possibly gonna start doing this on stream, where we're just gonna go utilizing the older characters and the older teams and the new meta that we have, so that it could be something that we can see and possibly enjoy. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, get yourself some gamer subs. 10% off your purchase if you use code Dokkan, and you'll be supporting the channel, you'll be supporting me, and a horrible time of need, unfortunately. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.